Hi, my name is Bruce Daniel, and I'm the founder and designer of DW Smokers. And today we're going to be looking at the DW 1600 pellet smoker. Let's take a look inside this unit. First thing you're going to notice is the high-temp silicone gasket, which keeps all your smoke and your heat inside the unit, which is what you're wanting. Burn less pellets that way. Let's take a look inside the large capacity hopper. This hopper holds over 25 pounds of pellets. The first thing you're going to notice is they have a nice seal around the top of your hopper. So you're keeping all your moisture and your rain out, because we all know that water and pellets don't mix. The DW 1600 comes with 3 racks. 6 3/4 inches between the first 2 racks and 3 3/4 between the top rack. With these 3 racks, it's just over 1,600 square inches, hence the DW 1600. The top rack is 3 3/4 between the rack and the top, which is larger capacity than most other smokers out there. And we also have the depth, which allows you to have such things as hotel pans, full-size hotel pans. You still have the room to have air circulation around both the front and the back while it's in the unit. You have at least 3 inches if you slide the unit all the way to the back, which allows you to bring it forward and have circulation all the way around, which is going to keep that heat nice and even all the way around. Another feature about DW 1600 and all of the DW smokers is they all have a top rack on it, which allows you to stow a rack so you can have larger capacity for like your turkeys or your pots, and then still be able to do other things below. Or you can take the other 2 racks out and hang sausages. So if you stuff your own sausage or summer sausages, you can hang sausage in here, which is very unique compared to most everything that's out there. I've had over 40 pounds of summer sausage hanging in this unit, along with 15 pounds of cheese at the same time. So let's take a look inside this unit. See what makes it really tick. In order to get to the bottom, I recommend putting all the racks to the top, so it gives you the spacing in there to be able to get your drip pan out. So in order to get your drip pan out, you got handles that you can reach in. You have 13 gauge stainless steel drip pan. This weighs about, it's got to be about 12 pounds. It's not going to warp on you, it's not going to go away. Set that up, and then next we have 13 gauge stainless steel flame deflector. Nice heavy duty. And below that we have our stainless steel fire pot, 13 gauge stainless steel auger box. Your auger feeds in from above the fire pot. It has a short chute that dumps into the top of the fire pot, never allowing the flame to come back into your auger. You'll also notice that in the bottom of the unit you have a little trap door. You slide that trap door off to the side, and you're able to sweep all your ashes that collect in the bottom right into that trapdoor hole, which is also your grease pan. Your grease and your ash end up in the same bucket. So let's go ahead and put these back in. First, the flame deflector. No big deal. Just go ahead and slide it right in, fits right in there. Drip pan goes right in, and once it's in place, it's already centered itself with inside the unit, so there's no chance of having a hot spot at the front or hot spot at the back. It's all ready to go. So let's show you the drip pan that I was speaking about just earlier. So here we have our drip pan. All your ash and your grease goes into this drip pan. Take this unit in, wash it out, put it in a dishwasher, bring it back, slide right in there. Dogs and cats aren't going to get into it. Mice can't get into it. Nice and clean. the heat comes up the back and up the front and does a little convection roll inside the unit. But in order for the heat and smoke to escape the unit, it has to go below the first rack, and this is my flue. Smoke comes up and exits out the side. So it's not just going from the unit right out the side, it has to go below the first rack. One of the nice features about the DW smokers is the versatility and ease of use. Say you have a tray full of meat that you're wanting to put on your smoker. Carry your tray over to the side shelf, open the front door, take your tray, bring it to the front, load and unload, and then now you have this tray in your hand and you're off to the kitchen. You just take your elbow, walk inside, no messy latches. The latches we use are casing. They're both mechanical and magnetic, which assures you have a tight latch every time. Tell-True temperature gauges are our choice for our units. So while we're here, let's talk about the temperature controller. We have a temp probe back here, which speaks to the controller and tells the controller what the temperature is inside of the unit. You'll notice that it's behind the rack guide, so there's no chance of ever hitting it with a pan or a piece of meat. Every once in a while you're going to want to clean that off once it gets too crusted up with smoke. On our controller we have two guards, keeping anything from being bumped in. On the side we have two auxiliary 110 weatherproof outlets for whatever you may want to plug in. Another design feature on all DW smokers is the auxiliary probe hole, which allows you to put in your digital meat probes without having to close them and ruin your door seals and potentially pull them in and out of your meats. The wheels are all locking and swivel locking. By removing this panel, you can easily access both your auger motor and your fan motor and all of your control wires. As the founder of DW Smokers, I set out to design a barbecue smoker that's durable, versatile, and efficient. I'm proud to say that this should be the last barbecue smoker you should ever have to buy.